Good morning, everybody. Well, it's actually not morning. It's past 2 o'clock, but whatever. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, then welcome. My name is Amanda and I post 1 to 2 new videos every week, all about encouragement and mom life and crafting along with me as I build my small business. So in today's video, I wanted to show you a few different things. And so mostly today I'll be tackling one of the trends from 2021. There was many trends I found that came when COVID hit, you know? People were into like that show Tiger King, and then apparently I've forgotten all the others. And now, like my husband's family are all into Wordle, that phone app game. So I am going to be trying my hand at sourdough, which is one of the trends. And since I'm not playing Wordle, I'm gonna do sourdough. That's my Wordle. So we'll see how it goes. I love baking, so I've actually always wanted to try my hand at sourdough. One of my friends is very good at making sourdough bread, and she started making it back in like 2018 before it was even trendy. And she used to make me sourdough crust pizza, and it was like the best pizza ever, I'm telling you. And since then, I've always wanted to try it, but I know that it's such a long process with the starter and everything that I just never took the time to try it. And now I don't know, I just really want to try it now. So yeah, and so I've been looking up a few different like YouTube videos of how to make it. One of the moms that I follow, her channel is called Simply Allie. She has a great sourdough recipe and follow along for you. So she's really great to watch if you're new to sourdough like me. She goes step by step through the whole process. The other girl that has a sourdough starter, like start to finish, all the steps, all the different recipes that you can do with sourdough. Her channel is called Farmhouse on Boone, and her name is Lisa. I've been binge watching her channel. She'll probably never see my channel, but I've been binge watching her a lot lately. She does like natural living, food from scratch, things like that. Lives in like an old house and makes pretty much all of her food from scratch. So she's really inspiring to watch, even though I'll probably never cook at her level. But I've been really inspired watching her channel to start sourdough between her and Allie. So yeah, I'm gonna take a stab at it. And I will show you my process, even though I'm not an expert at sourdough, so please go and watch their videos too, in case you're like, Amanda, I don't know if you know what you're talking about. Please go and watch theirs too, because they'll probably be more accurate. But I am following Lisa's blog recipe, so, you know, I'm not just winging it here. A couple other things I wanted to show you guys before we get started on the sourdough. I just purchased a new skincare. I've been using drugstore skincare forever. I don't even go to Sephora ever. I think I've purchased something from there one time ever. I'm very much a drugstore kind of gal for makeup and skincare. Anything else too expensive. I did used to sell Mary Kay way back in the day when I was like 18, 19 for a little bit. I tried Arbonne for a while, or Arbonne, sorry, which is a great line. I just didn't do that well at it. So yeah, I've tried a few in the past, but nothing that I've been able to really keep up with, either cost-wise or it just didn't work for me and left my skin either tight or too oily. just didn't work for me. So I've been seeing a lot of advertisements on Instagram for Truly, and it's a skincare line based out of BC, which is exciting because I'm from Canada. So yeah, they're based out of BC. I can't remember where in BC, I think on the mainland somewhere. And yeah, and it's all women owned, which is great too. And they do amazing skincare. And what I love the most is when you go to their website, if you're like me and you're coming from years of trying out different drugstore brands, and like me, I'm 31 now, and my skin has changed so much over the years. I used to always have oily skin. As a teenager, I had a lot of breakouts. And now, being over 30, my skin has done a 180, and now I have very dry skin most of the time. In the summer, it does get a bit oily, but it's mostly dry. And like now, when I'm putting on concealer, especially right here and on my T-zone, I just look like I've caked it on. Even though I'm using a moisturizer, I'm not putting on my concealer very heavily. It still looks cakey, and I'm like, I need better skincare. Because sometimes it's not the makeup you're using, it's what you're initially cleaning your face with. So yeah, so what I love about their website is you can do a skincare quiz if you're like me and you're not really sure. So it's a quick, it'll take you less than 5 minutes to do on their website, and it will ask you very easy questions about your skin, your current routine, how you find your skin is affected by like environment or whatever, and just how you find your skin to be day to day, or how it can change seasonally. And then it will tell you generally if you're more on the dry side, oily, or combination, which is what I am. So I tend to lean towards dry these days, but I'm still a combination skin because I do need something for my pores as well. So, and what's great too is when you get your results, it gives you recommendations of products to try. Because if it gave you the results and then you may have no idea what to get, because there's just so many choices on the website. They give you A, B, and C to choose from based on your results of your skin quiz, which is great. So I ended up going with 3 products. The first one is Truly Cleansing Facial Cleanser. It's a clarifying cleanser packed with antioxidants and vitamin C, and gently exfoliates dead skin cells, clears breakouts, and prevents new ones. So this is great for the oily part of my skin, to prevent new breakouts, clear up the ones that are already there. Okay, so next is the Truly Brightening Vitamin C. And there was a few different serums that you could choose from. I can't remember what the other 2 were that were recommended. I'll try and find them if I can, but again, if you take the skin quiz, it'll tell you what's recommended for you. So you might have a different serum that they would recommend for your face. I've never tried a serum before. To be honest, I didn't even know what it was because I'm just not good with skincare. Like, this isn't my forte. So, but I just went with what they recommended and figured now that I'm getting older, I should probably use a serum. It seemed like a good idea. So yeah, this is a vitamin C. So the reason I went with this one, there was a few. It's anti-aging facial serum. Accelerates production of collagen and elastin, leaving skin healthy and youthful. So yeah, basically it's good for the start of anti-aging and yeah, collagen, so leaving your skin nice and tight, and elastin, that does the same thing. So yeah, I'll keep you guys in the loop as time goes on. I just started this skincare a couple days ago, so it always takes a while to kind of see the difference. But the biggest difference I've already noticed just within a couple days is the Truly Moisturizing Face Cream. This is really what I wanted. I wanted a good skincare line overall, but I really wanted a good moisturizer because I found that all the moisturizers I was was using were, it was like I'd done nothing and my skin was so tight. I'd literally have to make sure I put on my moisturizer in the morning and then put on my makeup like right away. Otherwise, if I waited too long, it's like it just evaporated off my face or something. And when I put my makeup on, it was like I was putting it onto sandpaper. And nothing was helping it. So I've been using this for 2 days and it's been amazing. Like it goes on very thick, but not greasy. So you don't feel caked with greasy cream on your face. It's not like that yucky feeling and then you go to put your makeup on and it's just like greasy. It's not like that at all. You can feel the moisture locking in and it's a very thick consistency, but yeah, I can't describe it. It's a very nice consistency. So you can feel like it's putting moisturizer into your skin without making you feel oily after. So I'll read the description. An unscented face cream with ultra moisturizing ingredients, including avocado oil, oat protein, and sunflower oil, working together to offer intense hydration and soothing benefits for all skin types. I think this might be their only moisturizer, but don't quote me on that. They might have other ones. But yeah, so that's the 3 products I'm using from Truly right now, and I will keep you in the loop of how they work for me. Also, I wanted to share another thing. So I have been looking to I don't want to say a New Year's resolution because I think that that's silly. I more so want to put in simple baby steps every day of improving things in my life that I want to improve on, whether that's health, relationships, mental health, what have you, all different things. So one of my goals is to just be healthier and be more healthier. Why can't I talk today? And be more mindful of what I'm putting in my body. And I've been loving for years the Young Living essential oils, and they make a drink, and I will not be able to pronounce it, but it's called Ningxia Red. Simply Ellie, the YouTube channel that I mentioned earlier, she is a Young Living consultant, I guess you would call it. She sells Young Living, and she has talked about this before and the benefits of it. She, I think, like drinks it regularly, and has seen the health benefits of it. So it's full of antioxidants, good for your immune system. Comes from, like, the main ingredient is, it's called a wolfberry. It's an Asian fruit, I guess. So that's where it's derived from, and it's just full of good stuff for you. And it's sweetened with stevia, so no sugar in it. Fruit juice drink from concentrate sweetened with Reb A stevia leaf extract. Yeah, there isn't any other information about it on this bottle, but if you go to the Young Living website, you can look this up, and it shows you a whole list of all the benefits of the Ningxia, and you can read for yourself. But I'm going to be starting to drink this more regularly, put more of this into my diet. I used to drink juice like religiously up until I was like in my later 20s, and I never really drank water, which is terrible. But now I drink water. I carry around like a big thermoflask. Otherwise I won't drink water, I'll forget to. So I carry that around with me all day. I take it to work, and then I drink coffee, of course, too. But I just wanted something else to get the nutrients into me, because drinking water is great, but sometimes my food diet is not always doing the best for me, and I could do better about that, and I am slowly. But yeah, I just heard really good things about this, so I thought I would give it a try, and I will let you guys know again like the skincare line, how this is working for me, the benefits I've seen over time. And yeah, go to the Young Living website and read up on it for yourself. Okay, so for the main part of today's video, I'm going to be making sourdough. Yay. So I don't have, if you know anything about sourdough, as I've learned, you have to start with sourdough starter. And you can actually, there's websites out there where you can purchase a sourdough starter that's like, I actually looked up and there are some that are like legit over 50 years old that you can buy, like crazy old sourdough starter that people have passed on through generations. Some that were like, I don't know, just crazy old that generations just passed on and you can keep using it. I didn't know that that was a thing. I was like, how does that not go bad? But I guess it's the bacteria in it and the cultures and everything, and it can be passed on and used over and over and over and over. And I think the older the better, like you're gonna get a more quality sourdough, but I don't have access to that. So I'm going to be making my starter from scratch. So that's why I looked up Lisa's recipe, Farmhouse on Boone, and we're gonna make sourdough starter together. See how this works out. Could be a flop, I hope not, because I also have a new Dutch oven from my mother. She loves kitchen products and she has 3 of them. So she gifted me one on Sunday. So now I'm extra inspired because I really want to use it. And I've seen Lisa bake her sourdough in a cast iron Dutch oven because it can give the best shape to your sourdough bread. I'm also very deficient in iron naturally. So I want to cook and bake with cast iron more because it will just naturally, obviously if you're cooking cast iron, you're getting more iron into your diet from that. So I want to utilize this more in the kitchen. So yeah, this is my cast iron Dutch oven gifted from my mom, pretty blue color. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this and make my sourdough in it at some point. It will be a long time coming. This will kind of be like a series of making sourdough with me, because you can't just make sourdough starter today and make sourdough today. It takes days and days and days, sometimes weeks. It just depends, like 10-ish days until the starter is ready to actually bake with. So we'll see. So I'm just looking on her website. So the first things, if you're going to be making sourdough starter along with me, you will need a glass bowl. She says that metal can react with beneficial bacteria and yeast, so make sure it's glass. A wooden spoon and a tea towel. So, she uses much better flour than I do. So I'm only using what I had on hand. So I'm using just like an all-purpose enriched flour, which I probably shouldn't be, but that's what I have. She uses like einkorn flour, which I'm not sure what that is, but I think it's way better for you. Or an unbleached, of course, flour, which again, I'll know for next time, but I have a giant bag of flour to use up. So I'm gonna use that. So we are starting off with 1 cup of flour, which I already have here. I'm gonna pull you guys closer. It's really far away. There we go. All right, so I've got 1 cup of flour ready to go, 1 cup of filtered water. I just have some from like the Culligan. And then she says to mix it vigorously. All right, guys, that is everything that I have for you in today's video. Thank you so much for coming along with me and starting some sourdough starter together. We will see how that turns out. Tomorrow I'm going to be, I think the next step is it will expand overnight, and then you remove half of the starter and then feed it, I can't remember how much, but you feed it flour and water, and then you do that same process repeatedly over 7 to 10 days or something like that. But I'll keep you in the loop, I'll keep you updated, and we will make this sourdough together. Thank you so much for coming along with me, guys. Thank you for watching my videos and taking precious time out of your days to spend it here with me. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That lets me know that you enjoy this type of content and you would like to see more. Feel free to leave me a comment if you would like. And as always, you can subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.